Hey, good morning everyone. Let's test out this stuffed waffle maker, the My Mini by Nostalgia. Good morning everyone. Welcome to the Radical Geek YouTube channel where we upload videos on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then host a live stream on Sunday night. We've been talking for quite some time now about stuffed waffles because they were featured on some larger channels, the Serious Keto and Two Crazy Ketos, and they actually have, I believe it's the Presto brand Stuffler, but I thought I was getting a mini maker when I ordered the stuffed waffle maker by My Mini, but I will tell you it is pretty large. So, but I still want to test it out. It's real cute. I showed it on the live stream, and so I showed you all the parts, but just in case. And it is heated up, but you open it, it's got the deep chamber and the deep depressed top, and then these two pieces that are for lifting your stuffed waffle out. So I think what we're gonna do is go ahead, and I've cooked up some chorizo. I've got a little bit of Oaxacan cheese. So, and I should do this on a cheese Friday. I haven't yet. We've talked a lot of Mexican cheeses, but not this one. We don't have to get into the details here, but it's a Oaxacan cheese, which is a nice meltable cheese. So I thought that would go well. And what I also have here is I made my chaffle batter ahead of time. We've made tons and tons and tons of chaffles here, and we will make many, many more. So I didn't feel bad making it up ahead of time. It's the gelatin version I've been talking about lately, and because this was so big, I went ahead and made 2 batches. But just so you are aware, a single batch is 1 egg, 1 teaspoon of unflavored beef gelatin, a 1/4 cup mozzarella cheese, 1 tablespoon of butter, and 2 tablespoons of either an isolate whey protein powder or a 2 tablespoons of keto chow. And today I used beef-based keto chow, and I also added in some chives. So that's my chaffle batter. I just thought this looked so big that I'd better make extra. I will tell you that one of the chaffle recipes makes 3, and maybe sometimes if you're skimpy and you make them a little too small, 4 mini chaffles or 2 regular sized waffles. I don't know what this is going to take, and we're on the fly here. Maybe this whole thing is going to fail and we'll be sad. But so let's do it. There were instructions. I didn't read them. I figure it's pretty standard. I'm gonna take these out of the way for just a minute. I'm gonna scoop some batter down there. That nice sizzle. Sorry, the birds are going crazy. But it is a glorious day here. Yeah, this is gonna take a lot of batter, even spreading it out. So I'm not really thrilled with that part because I really want something that, you know, is a little bit more workable for my appetite. And this is going to be like, now it's going to be like a huge, ginormous meal. But that's all right. I'm not going to totally fill it because then it will burble over and be crazy. But let's go ahead and do the cheese. I've got that right in here. Gonna pile it right in the center and scoop in our chorizo. Which is now just falling to the sides. I'm gonna just gently kind of push it in here. I may have overfilled the bottom. It is growing and getting very, very stuffed. And I think that's probably a lot of filling, so be gentle. Maybe I overestimated here. I'd better get these in place. I may have screwed this up. Uh-oh. But we'll find out. What's the worst thing that happens is we have to dump it out and scrape a little bit. I'm okay with that. I'm just going to glop this over the top. That's the one thing that's a little weird about chaffle batter, is you kind of have to glop and spread it. We'll see, guys. I'm a little bit concerned. But how bad can it be, right? This is a good lessons learned for us, though, because I know a lot of you have just recently purchased stuffed makers. I overfilled this for sure. That's all right. That's why we have those little brushes to scrub these babies. And boom. I didn't use the entire double batch. I probably have enough for 2 mini chaffles, which we can make later. And I obviously didn't use as much chorizo as I would like, because maybe I should have put that first and then the cheese. Next time we'll try that again. I definitely way overfilled because the lid is lifting, but it smells great. And it smells good and beefy. I think it will take quite some time to cook, so we will probably take a pause here. But I will also tell you that just by coincidence, my coffee this morning is we bought it at Costco. I often buy coffee there just because it's very convenient, and I don't always want to spend the money on specialty coffees. But this week this week at Costco, when we did our monthly shop, it was really cool. They swap out their specialty periodically. Like for a while they had the Lavazza, which is one of my favorites, but this month they've got a Mexican Oaxacan coffee, so it sort of goes with our whole theme here, and just right as always, which is very pleasing to me. Then I thought I would fill some time though before I decide to take a pause. You guys know that we like to go bike riding, and we talk a lot periodically about filling up the bike jersey and all of the preparation we have to do ahead of time and planning. So I thought I would show you though, because sometimes you guys sound very impressed by the pockets. And so don't worry, this is not naked keto channel. It's just the bike jersey. I'm still fully clothed. Anyways, so bike jerseys have these fabulous super stretchy pockets. I'll show you. Like, I can sit my entire hand in here and there's still plenty of room. And when you're going out on your bike, especially if you are on a road bike, you don't have like necessarily a lot of real estate. Like if you are on a touring bike, you can buy bags and accessories and all that kind of stuff, but you don't always want to haul around all that weight. But if you are like me and you have a road bike and you're just going out to maybe, just you're looking for light efficiency, you take everything on you. I do have a small little bag that has like some band-aids and an emergency tool and a tube for my tire to replace it, that kind of thing, stuff that's forever on your bike. But for my day, I'll just show you what I've got here, and then we can pack it all up again. So in my first pocket, I have some extra sunscreen in case I stay out too long and I need to reapply, which by the way, we love these double packs. These are by Sun, and it comes with your package of sunscreen and a little towelette. So you put the sunscreen on the towelette and then rub it on so you are tidier. Let's see, I didn't even get everything out of here, you guys. All right, there we go. Eye drops, because sometimes your eyes get dried out or tired or just fatigued from the sunshine, and so these are very soothing. I have a package of Element for in case I need extra electrolytes and particularly salt. I also have, in case I need electrolytes but not quite that intense, 2 packets of Ultima, 1 watermelon and 1 blue raspberry. In case your hands get dirty, I've got these little handy wipes, and just in case, a hand sanitizer. Fortunately, most of the places I stop, there is, well, if I go the 15 miles out to the Sayada Audubon, oh, and a chapstick, because sometimes your lips need protection from the sun as well. Put that back in. But no, sometimes, you know, there are restroom facilities and stuff there, but if I'm only going to like the Park of Roses or some of the places along the way, or you go out into a more rural sort of trail, maybe you need to clean your hands, and there isn't any facility, so you know you're outside. My middle pocket is my snack or my meal, depending on how far I go and if I need it. You always kind of try to over plan on that too. At least you should, because if you don't, what can happen is you might run out of fuel. Some days you just have hungry days and you need fuel, or you run into someone who is newer and they haven't planned, and you want to be a good citizen and help them out. So today I have a pack of the high-low super cheesy crispy cheddar cheese and almonds. This is one of my favorites, and I think this is probably my last pack, so I'm gonna have to order some, but they're great. The ingredients on them are very nice. It's cheddar cheese, which is milk, salt, cheese culture, and annatto, and roasted almonds, cheddar seasoning, which is cheddar cheese powder, cultured milk, salt, and enzymes, buttermilk powder, non-fat dry milk, yeast extract, onion powder, natural flavors, cream powder, which contains less than 2% of whey protein concentrate, disodium phosphate, garlic powder, spice, paprika extract, and sunflower oil. So really awesome. And a super fat. So these are great. I will tell you, this super fat is like a whole meal because it's 300 calories. But that's what makes it great on the bike, though, because you can unscrew it and shove everything back in the pocket. You can eat this, you can keep going, or if you stop, it's also pleasant. You do have to kind of knead it, but once it's in your pocket, as you ride along, the nut butter and the oils kind of emulsify a little bit anyways, because it gets warm in there. That's why you have to be careful about what you pack in your pockets, because they can get yucky. You don't want to pack your mayonnaise in a turkey sandwich, because it would get nasty and really fast. I'm going to give this a peek. Oh, it's looking good, you guys, but it's still really gushy, so I'm going to close it back up. I'm crossing my fingers, you guys. Just in case, a mask. This is the F95s. Just in case, emergency tissues, and an extra Ziploc bag. Oh, and another hand sanitizer, and oh, actually this one is not a hand towelette, this is an eyeglass cleaner. So yeah, all of that goes in there. Often I will even pack a little extra, like sometimes I might make chaffles and stuff them in there. Today, since I'm having this big huge meal, I'm actually going to have to digest a little bit before I head out. I don't know, that's awfully big. I don't know if I'm going to eat all of that. But so that's how we start getting prepared. And yes, I am heading out. I've got everything else ready to go. My bike is ready, and so I'll be able to basically throw everything inside and get on my merry way. Oh, and that's the only thing, is that the zipper is a little fiddly on this particular jersey. There we go. But yeah, so we're good. Let's give it another peeky peek. Stop doing that, Maitreya, because how's it ever going to cook if you keep opening it? It's definitely not done. So we'll just take a quick little break, drink some of our coffee, and enjoy. So, by the way, It's probably going to take, wow, like 10 minutes to cook. So that's quite extensive. I can't say that I'm not concerned. But while we take our pause, I'll just go ahead and run these ingredients inside. I'll cover that up and put it in the fridge and just make regular chaffles out of it later. And that way I can toast them up tomorrow. It's great. So I'll be right back. All right, everyone, let's give it one last check, and then we will be doing the ultimate test. Let's see if we can get it out of there and try it. All right. It looks done. I will say it's softer than I'm used to, even though the outside edge is got that crispy look. I will say my cheese came up over the top. Probably going to be a pain to clean. Oh, it's sinking a little bit. Is it going to make it? It made it to the plate. Oh, it's nice, you guys. Whew, I am not sorry at all. It is greasy. You know, one day maybe we'll just do a video where I show you guys cleaning these out, because they do get kind of yucky. And I know a lot of people are like, they just throw a wet paper towel in there. I don't have any idea how that works and how that pans out for them, because that never works for me. So I actually have like one of those soft little bristled soft nylon finger brushes that I keep by the sink, and I don't use it on my fingers. It's just for dishes. And I take a little bit of soap and work that in there. You're done. And once this is all cooled off, and then I give it a good scrub and I rinse it off, and then I keep it open and let it dry for 24 hours. All right, I'm gonna flip this over so you can see the underside. Oh, as you can see though, this is not small. This is not mini. It is huge, because I went ahead and I brought the full-size dinner plate so that we could tell what size it really was. If I used my dessert plate, it would basically fill the entire thing. So, you know, you can see right there. But now that it's out of there, it is setting up. The top is soft, the bottom is very, very crunchy. Probably because you have to smear it around and then you spend all that time filling it. I'm not upset in any way, shape, or form. But what I am going to do is get my little dish towel. Oh, there's the dog. I told him to come outside. All right, let's do it. Oh, it is so nice. You can't really see the insides. It's all filled. It's the chorizo has soaked in. The cheese is gooey and delightful. Oh. Excuse me, I'm gonna have a moment here. That is very cheesy, which, you know, if you don't like cheese, you're not gonna like this, but I love cheese. It is really, really good. If you are not fond of salt, this will be very, very salt forward. But because of the keto chow is also salty, especially in the chaffles, but for me, it was perfect. I'm pleased with this maker. Other than the fact that I was really hoping for like a regular mini dash size, and it's basically a full size. So it's not really mini. One thing that is mini on it though is, you guys, this is the cord. So they probably should have put a lot of longer cord. There's not a lot of real estate here to work with, so extension needed. But otherwise, I am very pleased. 10 out of 10 I can recommend. So of course we'll try some more, and I think that I found I might have like 3 strawberries in the next day or so, so maybe we can do a cheesecake version and see how that works out. All right, thanks everyone, see you soon.